Hello guys and welcome back, and let's hope that we are going to have a better experience today than we had on Sunday. I don't believe what on earth went wrong with the internet on Sunday, but it just would not upload anything. Download speed was okay. I could watch things on the internet, but only just. The internet in our area was having a very, very bad day on Sunday. So I do apologise, and it does feel to me like it's a long time since I've done a live stream. And although it was only last Thursday, I believe, but it's almost a week. So welcome back, guys. If there is anybody who is here, and at the moment I'm seeing there are no viewers at the moment, let me know how the stream is. Can you hear it? Can you see it? Is it lagging? Or is it good? I've been told by my stream health indicator here that for the last 15 minutes since I began with the intro, that the stream is excellent and everything is healthy. So I'm hoping that that is the case for you as well. And we have 5 games that we have to play here tonight. And as you can see, we are in second. If you've been following along, you'll know it's been a bit of a roller coaster. And I have never been quite sure how we've managed to stay in second. And I wonder if I do demand too much of teams. And I wonder if it's me not wanting to lose at all. And when I lose, it's very upsetting. It's upsetting for anybody when you lose, especially if you are built in a competitive mentality, which I am. But I think sometimes, I am a bit hard on the team. You've got to accept defeats, and we've lost only 7 games in a league which is a tough league. It's a very, very tough league, and we've just got to remember also that we've just got promoted as Notts County. And if we look at it, in terms of the goals scored, we are the best team in the league. We've scored 101 goals. Testament to the tactic that we play. And goals conceded, we are second best, 49. And despite the fact that I think it's the worst defence I've ever seen in my life, we are second best in terms of goals conceded. And I also wonder if what we're seeing on the screen is just a representation of the fact that this is a very low-level league. League 2 is only tier 4 at the end of the day, and the game has to represent it somehow in terms of what you see, and it's not going to actually represent it 100%. So the mistakes and all the poor passing that you see is probably just a representation. It's testament to the tactic that we are in second. We have continued to use the 4-1-2-2-1, and it's clear that it works. It works in Japan in my other save, and it works well here. We've made a couple of tweaks, especially in transition, whilst we're counter-pressing at the moment. We don't counter-press. And the reason why we are not counter-pressing is because of the losing the ball in transition. And my fear with this team and with this kind of quality of league is that if you're counter-attacking and you're getting players bombing up the pitch, and like all these players have gone bombing up the pitch, they are now out of shape. And let's say we lose the ball here, there's a ton of space to exploit. And so I would rather them not go all bombing up the pitch as one, and just not exactly holding our shape, but just taking our time a little bit, and not just bombing up there. Counter press, sometimes I will have that switched off as well. It just depends on who we're up against. And I think as we're playing MK Dons today, who are in 3rd place, I think I'm going to turn the counter press off. And that's basically because I don't want them running around like headless chickens, chasing shadows. I would rather they conserve energy. We're going to be playing with a higher tempo. I also think that perhaps the best way to play this game at this level is to play with a lower tempo. But we'll assess that as the game goes on. I think that to play at a higher tempo... Hey, Andy, how are you doing, mate? I think to play at a higher tempo, you have to be good passers. Tempo just means that you are moving the ball from back to front at a much faster pace. So basically, you have to be great passers in order to achieve that. By playing with a lower tempo, then what you're going to do basically is you don't have to be so great in terms of the speed at which you are trying to get the ball forward. You're taking your time a little bit more. So with that in mind, I'm going to reduce that today. I just got to sort out the antifreeze. It's that time of year, Andy. It's that time of year. So yeah, we got enough to think about. I do want to play positive against MK Dons, but I think the key to it is the counter and the counter press, and I don't want to be doing any of that. We are very, very familiar now with the tactic. It's almost at its max. So we're pretty familiar in all areas. It's just the tempo that needs a little bit of work. And I wonder, if I go short, what does that do to it? If I go with a slower tempo, if I can bring it up here. If I can get it up, there we go. Now they are much better, much more accustomed to playing with a slower tempo. And I did say that if you're not the greatest passing team in the world, then you might as well slow it down. It's going to be easier for them to actually deal with the ball. So I guess that's how we're going to, for now, play against MK Dons. The good news is that it doesn't matter. Even if we have a bad episode tonight, we have been promoted because Harrogate cannot catch us. The bad news is that we are going to be playing MK Dons today and Harrogate in the next game. And that makes it really difficult for us in terms of trying to oust Stockport, to topple Stockport from their top position. And who knows if results go our way. And we've had a very, very good run of late. We are due to lose a game or two, which might be here. But that's a good end of season performance. And if we look back through the season, we have had periods. We've never had a really bad spell. November was probably the worst, where we lost 3 and won 3. So I guess, sorry you're back. Why are you sorry? Yeah, I'd be sorry too, having to watch this as well. But yeah, I think November was really our only bad month. Every other month, maybe January wasn't great. We won 2, lost 2. Some November and January. But apart from that, you've got to be pleased with the results. Too many draws for my liking. And I do need to get to grips with what second half syndrome is. And I was playing in the recording in the Japan save just now. And second half syndrome is still there. Still very much alive and well. And it's really difficult to know. Cameron in for Tipton. Matt Palmer for Crowley. No. I think, though, Cameron can come in. That probably might be a good idea. Cameron, is he fit? That's the question. Yeah, he's fit. So let's bring Cameron in. And then we could probably put Tipton on the bench. Tipton is complaining a bit that he's not playing too much, but that doesn't bother me really, because his loan's due to finish soon anyway. I don't really see myself looking to reloan him going up into the next league, into League One. We need better players. So I think that's good. I don't think I want to do anything else. We'll just go and play this game. I think we can all relax here tonight, just have a good time, because we are safe. We are going to get promoted, and that is awesome. And You've changed the antifreeze already. You did that already, Andy. That is amazing. Like stone rock solid. No, it's the answer. It's more like jelly stone. Not rock solid stone, Jellystone. Is that the name of the park in Yogi Bear? Jellystone Park. Okay, so this is a big game. We're going to play two big games now, third and fourth. I'd like to think we can get 3 points, but you just never know, and we'll see how it goes. But I don't want to be going at them hammer and tongs. We are the better team at the moment. We've had most of the possession, but I think it's going to be our failing. It is going to be, of course, not getting shots on target. We're also a little bit bunched up, I think. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. That might be because I've gone with the assistant to play through the middle, but we are pushing them back, which is good. I'm not quite sure. There is old Jellystone, Andy. I'm not quite sure what he was doing there. He did punch it a long way, though. Fair play to him. But I do suspect that we're going to have some defeats, and this could be one of them. And that was a good save from Stone. Rock solid. I do suspect we're going to get some poor results. The team probably will just take their foot off the gas a little bit. And I think I'll demand more from them, just to remind them that the fans pay money. They pay good money to watch them playing poorly. So this is not a time that they can go and let the fans down. And I'm just looking at our shape, which is actually not that bad. It's very compact, but so are both teams are very, very compact, in fact. I'm looking at how their wing-back is pushing down the left-hand side, which is not a good sign. Penny is very, very tired, might have taken a knock. So I think probably we'll have to look at that at half-time. I'm not quite sure what's wrong with him. He shouldn't be that tired. He's probably taken a knock. But looks like very dour at the moment. Not much happening in terms of creativity. That's a beautiful pass. So 1-on-1. 1-on-1. 1-0. We are ahead. We call him Sharon Stone. Yes. just call him Sharon. What a brilliant goal that was. Langstaff's pass and Nemain's run, and he kept his composure. Be interesting to see what his composure is. What is his composure, that boy? He only has composure of 10, but he certainly kept his composure there on that 1-on-1. And he drilled it past the goalkeeper. So we are ahead and looking good. And that means, I don't know what that means in terms of the league, but I want to say that was a very good first half performance. Keep it up. But there's a couple of players who are not playing particularly well. Just one, in fact. You've not been good enough. Get your act together. And Geordie Jones needs a bit of a shake, but hopefully that'll shake him out of his lethargy. And we have got 3 shots, 3 on target. We don't see that very often in this Notts County save. And we are still, but there's second half syndrome has already kicked in, where they are dominating the second half. They're not creating anything, but they've got pretty much most of the game. I don't think I will ever understand this match momentum, but they are now creating chances. We need to make some changes, I think. Just looking how very tired they are. Penny, I forgot to take Penny off, and he's really struggling now. He's not injured, but Nemain is. So we need to take Penny off. And Nemain. Randall can come on here. Crowley, Jody Jones is having an absolute nightmare, but I don't have anybody now who can come on for him. So he'll have to continue playing badly. Crowley should have put on Palmer at the beginning. And probably that's enough for now. The rest of the team are playing quite well, apart it's Jody Jones, isn't it? McGoldrick can't play out there, can he? Yeah, the left winger has had to come on the right, which is unfortunate. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. Can't see that anybody else is that tired, but maybe, in terms of, maybe that's quite important to do. And if they are tired, Moraes can come on from a Goldrick then, can he? Let's put Moraes on. One more. Rowling can come on for Brindley. And let's go with that. And I don't think we want to make any changes to what's actually happening. Although they are the better team at the moment. We've kind of snuck back into it of late. But they are the better team. There's no disputing that. Baldwin is looking quite tired. But nothing seems to be happening. If we can hold on to this will be brilliant. Because that will send us top. I don't trust this game at all. And let's just hold on to the ball. We're instructing them to play it short. Hold on to this. Is terrible. That's frantic passing. I'm just trying to look at how they are playing. Oof. So what I'm going to do is we are going to try and close this game down now. And we're going to regroup, slow the pace down. Probably not regroup. And I'm going to pull the line back. I'm going to go into a mid block. Just come off that a little bit. And just try and see this game out now. Just slow everything down and hold on. But I just like, this game drives... Oh, we've given away a penalty. Have we? Oh, no. You are a crazy game. You are a horrible game. And now I'm going to have to change all those instructions back. What a horrid game. Right, let's go and change all these instructions back. I'm not going to play up the middle. I'm going to pass into space, so we're going to play a little bit with a higher tempo. I'm now going to counter press and counter, because we are a little bit better than they are in terms of fitness. And let's just try and play the game up the field. That's a horrid game, isn't it? Absolutely horrid. It waits until you make those changes and then gives away a penalty. And so it does not want me to go top. It's trying everything it can to stop me going top. And okay, have it your way. And we'll just continue doing what we do and see where we finish. I think we were always destined to finish second or third, and that's where we're going to finish. And I can't see anything coming of this. Moraes is through. Chance. We have scored. I'm now going to have to go change all my instructions back again. It is Longstaff who's put it in. And oh my goodness me. What a game. It is a horrid game. Now I've got to change everything back. But actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just pull the line back a little bit. And that's the only change I'm going to make, just in case they try to punt the ball over the top now. But somehow we've managed to pull it back. And we're into time added on now. Come on, let's just see this game out. Be nice, FM. And I think we're going to pick up the 3 points here today. We've beaten them by 2-1. I keep telling them that we got the result despite not being our best, and that's probably a good call from the assistant. And Stockport have managed to get... Stockport must have drawn their game because they are only a point in front of us now. Where can you see Stockport here? Stockport 2, Wimbledon 2. And so now we have to play Harrogate. And having beaten MK Dons, can we beat Harrogate as well? It might even come down to the wire, this. Might even come down to the wire. Notts County fortunate. Yep, we were fortunate. 2 to 3 weeks. Look at this injury list. Oh, my good Lord. Injury list is driving me nuts. And Crowley as well. He's out. Have I got any players left? Cameron needs a rest again. Good Lord. Cameron's got to go. He's just like, he needs a rest every game of the season. He's got to go. Gonna have to have a busy transfer window. He's got to be one who goes. Guion Edwards, 31-year-old winger. He's obviously available on a free. Experienced, but he's not very good. That's the problem. He's like a last resort signing. Fairly poor. At 31, if he's got fairly poor game intelligence, you wouldn't want to put him in the team. We need to rest these players. So I got 2 injured. So I want to take that one out. 3 injured now. Penny's injured. I got 3 injured in that game. That is bonkers. Have I got anyone coming back? I bet Harrogate didn't get 3 injured players in their game. I bet they didn't get anybody injured. Yeah, we are in a crisis, but it's not my fault. You did it. We're in a crisis now. We don't have any fullbacks. That's not my fault, though. Nothing I can do about the game's silliness. So it's not my fault. But I do have Chickson, I suppose, who can play out there. But can he play consistently for the whole time that's left? Probably not. I do wish they would stop this injury nonsense. It's just like, is this what we're going to have for a year, where it's just going to be really silly injuries all the time? Never a season. Never a season where... where all those friendlies come from? The youth friendlies. New intake of players. Tommy Kelly. Some good players, but nothing to write home about. Scott Barker looks like the best of the bunch, attacking mid. Nothing to write home about. Not going to get another experienced midfielder. Has some good attributes. 33 years old. They can go on to about 36, 37 in FM these days. When's his contract up? June. Want to make him... We'd certainly want to be looking at him. Good experience. He's got some decent attributes there. Let's give him a scout. I think his mentals are very, very good. I think it's just in here, or if we could have him sitting in here, he might make a very good signing. No takeover. I said that last time we were here, that there would be no takeover. So it's not happening. Harrogate are in 4th. They are the last of the, what you might call, the difficult opponents that we have. If we have a look at who we've got left, God blimey, who we got left, we have Harrogate, Walsall, Colchester, Forest Green. Harrogate are fourth, and then everybody after that is in the bottom half of the table, I think. Walsall, Walsall down the bottom. Forest Green 22nd, and the other one was it Mansfield, who are doing quite well. No, Walsall, Colchester are doing quite well. Yeah, they're in 6th, so they will give us a game, Colchester, because they're looking for that playoff place. But the others, I think we should be winning. Harrogate can't do anything apart from be in the playoffs now, I think. No, they can overtake MK Dons, so we can expect tough games against Colchester and Harrogate. The other two, they really have nothing to play for. Roman Spa Baths. Andy, you are on form tonight. I think you're the only one here. I've got like I think I can't see how many people are viewing. I've had 8 in total, and it looks like I've got 8 viewers at the moment. But you're the only one talking at the moment. It's a bit disconcerting. I've no idea if there are 8 people. The total number of times that the stream was viewed when it was live. So I guess it doesn't mean they are viewing at the moment. And the total number, no, there's 2. It looks like there's 2 at the moment. Things are not going well on my live stream. Okay, so Chickson has to come in because Penny got himself injured. And Chickson has to come off the bench. I don't have a left back, so we don't have a left back. Oh, Osu can come on to the bench. She's a left back. Rowling can continue. So do I have anybody who's fit again? Cameron is not playing today. He's having a rest. And do I have anybody who has just recently got fit? Not where I need them. So Nemain is injured. Could be back though. He's scheduled for tomorrow. But Crowley, I thought Crowley was injured. He's obviously recovered. When I looked at the squad, Crowley was injured because I didn't rest him. Nemain is actually tired. Hasn't recovered properly, so he can't really play. And so Bostock. Switch over Bostock and Bowden. McGoldrick is fit. Crowley is not 100%. We'll check on Crowley because we may have to play Randall. It's disconcerting talking to me. No, it's not disconcerting talking to you. It's disconcerting that I can't keep people here for more than a few minutes. And at the moment it's saying 0 viewers. So I have no idea. Like, I think YouTube can't count either. YouTube's always had that problem, that it can't count. And I'm not quite sure why it struggles to count things, but it does. So we have Rowling. I have Rawlingson who can play. He's rubbish though. Palmer maybe can come in here. We'll put Palmer in for Bowden. Will Randall cover on the wing and Marias. And expect that Geordie Jones has a better game. He wants Bowden to play. Rawling on the wing. No, I'd probably... And then Randall instead of Jones. I don't have Marias. He wants Marias to play up top. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think so. He might be right, though. It's like whenever you go against the assistant, he's right. Whenever you go with him, he's wrong. that's probably it's best to just totally ignore your assistant manager, and because that is like the way it goes. If you agree with him, he's wrong. If you go against him, he's right. And so many players are not training very well. I never had this problem in FM23. Everybody at this point in the season was really training hard. Bostock is terrible. And then they get in a strop then when you tell them off. It says 1. Mine is saying 2 now. It says 9 have been in here in total. But at the moment it's saying 2 now. So people are just coming in and having a look, I think. And the regulars are not coming in. I don't know where James is, or Blob, or some of the others, MP, all these guys. I don't know where they're getting to. Maybe they don't know it's happening today. Chickson needs a telling off. Oh, all 3 of them were okay about their telling off. One of the things is you've got to remember who you've been telling off, because if you do it too much, then they don't like it very much. But that puzzles me. You can't always back down against them, because I always end up clicking, oh, I'm terribly sorry for bothering you. But if you don't back down, then they get in a worse drop. Sounds a bit like Manchester United, doesn't it? It's like Man United players are like the worst for getting in a strop. They are just dreadful. And apparently they are in a strop at the moment again. And like they're getting paid like £200,000 a week, some of them. Just do your job. It's not for you to be deciding, oh, we're not going to bother playing very well. You just do your job for that kind of money. Just do it. I don't know why they're getting in a strop so much. And it's been like with every manager since Solskjaer. Some of these players have just got to leave. And I think one of them who's been with all the teams since Solskjaer is Fernandes. And I think I know where I'm pointing the finger, because he's the common thread throughout all those managers is Bruno Fernandes. So I don't know. No, we're not going to play with a low block. I don't think the low block works. He doesn't want to do particularly much in terms of instructions, does he? I don't want to close him down. Gibson, not very pacey, so close him down. Right foot. Cornelius. No pay. They don't have much pace, do they? No pace. He's not much of a passer. Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, Andy. He is like, his attitude, it looks terrible. He's a classic prima donna. He thinks he's bigger than the club. And he's not, unfortunately. His passing isn't very good either. So we'll close him down as well. Just close down the midfield. Thompson, it's interesting, they've got creative players out on the wing. Good crosser of the ball. Good both feet. Just hard tackle him. And Matty Daly, he's going to be the passer, is he? Nope, He's got no passing or vision as well. He has got a long shot, so I need to close him down. James Daly, pacey, weak right foot hard tackle. And then Armstrong, probably type mark him. Not that I think there's anybody in my team who can type mark him. But this team has to start performing better than they have been. I don't know how they're in second. I keep saying this. And my intro to this episode was sometimes I'm too hard on this team. But I don't think I am. They're not playing very well. And it's really difficult to work out why they're in second place when a team playing this badly. But they tend to do well against teams in the top half of the table. It's teams in the bottom half of the table we've traditionally struggled against. That's a good cross. No one could get on the end of it, though. That was a very good cross, though. If we had a big boy up front, that would have been a great cross. Oh, that's a penalty, referee. Yes, he's pointed to the spot. Penalty. And are we going to take the lead against Harrogate? This will be good. Langstaff makes it 1-0. And yeah, I do agree with you, Andy. I think that someone there is dragging the players down. And the only one who's been with all those managers is Fernandez. And I just think he's a right prima donna. And he needs to be sold, as far as I'm concerned. He will sell. They'll get plenty of money for him. But he's not good for Man United. He thinks he's... And I just really think that he feels he's bigger than the club. And Ferguson said, that is not going to happen. Nobody is bigger than the club or the manager. And Ferguson got rid of very, very good players. Jaap Stam, because Jaap Stam had an attitude problem. He got rid of him. Oh, that was close. And he just, said, got rid of Stam and said, we'll find someone better. He did it loads of times. We have now gone ahead of Stockport, have we? But that happened before, so we're not getting excited being ahead of Stockport. And... we'll get excited if the title becomes a possibility. But not yet. Because Stockport could easily come back into this game. Although we are pushing them back. You can see where their position is on the field. We are really pushing them back. And interestingly, we're not pressing. And so how are we pushing them back? It really is bizarre, this game, sometimes. They should be pushing us back because we're not pushing at them. We're not pressing them, or at least not supposed to be. But can we get the ball into the box? Let's go 2-0 up. I'll feel a lot better then. We haven't been 2-0 up in a game for a long time. We're in acres of space here. Langstaff has made it 2-0. And this is good. If Stockport are losing, then this is good. Where's the linesman going? No, I thought he was going to flag for offside there. But that was nice. And Langstaff with acres of space. Their defending is terrible. In the 6-yard box, Langstaff had all that time. Their defending is awful. And so Stockport must be drawing, are they? Come on, let's make it 3-0, boys. I thought that was going the other way then for a minute. My eyes playing tricks on me. Nice cross again. We are crossing the ball very nicely today. And Crowley's having a good game. Despite the fact that, he is on an 8.2. Crowley's having a very good game. But we've absolutely taken them to the cleaners, and that worries me because second half syndrome is going to kick in very soon. And it won't surprise me Stockport. Where is Stockport today? Losing 2-1 to Sutton. Maybe they're going to fall apart, Stockport. Oof, that was so close. I'd quite fancy going 3-0 up, if you don't mind, FM, just before half time because of second half syndrome. 3-0 would be nicer. Come on, Bostock. Oof. Heck, we could win the title. You know what? We could win the title and nobody's here, Andy, to see it. No supporters in to see it. I'm pleased. Yeah, keep it up. What do we normally do to combat second half syndrome? I alter the lines. I alter... Since we're not counter-pressing or counter-attacking, the only thing I can do is alter the line. And no manager in his right mind, when he's 2-0 up, is going to alter the line. Just play 45 minutes. No manager in his right mind is going to alter the line at this point in time, because he's afraid of second half syndrome. And here it comes. They are bossing the game at the moment. What is this about? But we've just got to keep our nerve. I've got to keep my nerve. Keep doing what I'm doing. Now they're going to score, aren't they? What is this second half syndrome? Here it is. Not well headed away. But if it goes 2-1, that's not the end of the world. But I can't see anything. What they're doing is making them into Barcelona. Why are they suddenly like 10 times a better team than they were before? Are they pressing a bit more? But we've played through a press there, so we should create space now. We've just played through that press, but because we are not being aggressive, we didn't go forward. But that's okay. Just be patient. That's a nice pass. McGoldrick has made it 3-0, and that's what I wanted. Oh boy. So they definitely got better after half time. But this time, by not doing anything, they weren't creating chances. That was... Although they had the highlights, they were not creating chances. They only created one. We've only created one in the second half, and we've scored from it. But I'll take that. It's time now to go make a few subs. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league. 3 games to go after this, and we will have played the 2 difficult games. Well, what I thought would be the 2 difficult games. So Tipton's having a good game. All defenders are having a smashing game. Crowley is exceptional on the wing there. Chickson's not brilliant, but that's okay. He's doing all right. Just looking for tired players. Crowley maybe can be replaced by Randall. We'll keep Crowley fresh for the next game. Jody Jones. No, actually, undo that. Let's put Randall on for Jody Jones, who's not playing well again. He's not having a good time, Jody Jones. Murray for McGoldrick. And let's keep Baldwin fit. I'm going to make Rawlingson a no-nonsense centre-back. And Crowley tired. Yeah, we can bring on Rolling on the wing. One loss, one win, one draw. FM is not yet finished playing with my nerves, Andy. That's for sure. FM is still going to play with my nerves. Just a bit sad that all the boys are not here to see us win the title, because we could win the title. It would be awesome if we won the title. We could go 4-0 up here. Oh, that was so close. Could be 4-0. But I think we'll go back to now. No, I'm not going to do anything. Don't panic. If it's not broken, don't fix it. We're playing well, so don't invite them on. Just keep passing it around like this. This is nice. Why haven't we been playing this all season? Nice, deliberate, good passing, picking out men, probing. Looks good. Oh, lovely pass. Chickson's in. Into the box now. Nope. Delayed. That was beautiful. I could just see, like, in 3 or 4 seasons, this team playing that kind of football would be just absolutely superb. Anybody need to come off? Cool. What happened there? Langstaff. Matt Palmer, maybe. No, Bostock. And that's us done. 3 games to go. 7 points wanted. This has absolutely blown things open. We are now currently top, 2 points clear of Stockport. After being behind Stockport. Sometimes by 6 to 8 points, as I recall. At one time we were 8 points behind Stockport. Now we are 2 points in front of them. Nice work, everyone. That was very good. Harrogate are in 4th. That was extremely good. So now it really is. Yeah, that's how that tactic is supposed to work. And for some reason, the boys played really well today. That was good football, that last move. It's a shame it didn't result in a goal. But it was good football. So let's get going. Let's go and see if we can win the league. I'm winning, you know, for all my complaints about FM 24, I'm winning tons of trophies. I don't know what it is, but I'm complaining a lot about the game. But I'm winning tons of trophies, and we could win this one. And it's whoa, looking at this, Walsall bottom of the league. It's only Colchester, really, we should be worried about, because they are looking to get into the playoffs. Although they only need 1 point to get into the playoffs. Walsall are at the bottom of the table. We should be beating Walsall. Let's have a look at when. Now, we don't need to rest them. You know, sometimes I wish that YouTube had a speaking function. So people didn't have to type to you. It would be so much better doing live if people could press a button and, like, you could then, like, press another button and then they could speak. Rather than, 442. I don't like that. And then when they speak, it be like everybody could be talking rather than typing. That would be so much better. Maybe that's one thing will happen in the future. 442, we have to do that. Because 442 is generally very direct football. And we haven't got the pace at the back. It might be interesting just to go and next opponent. Wing style, yeah, it's going to be very direct. So we want to drop the line back a little bit. Put tall boys in to stop the headers. And then just focus on our own game, really. But wouldn't it be strange now? We've beaten MK Dons in third. We hammered Harrogate in fourth. And now we come to play the bottom team. We are going to get beat. That is how FM works. And I am not going to disbelieve that that's how it works. Not until I see us beating Walsall. No longer a weakness is not a good reason. Showing no improvement is. And, okay, we'll do that. I'll trust your... Look at these injuries. Oh, my God. Player promises Chickson to be sold. Yeah, McGoldrick is not very happy, but I had to tell him something. Tommy Kelly, there's a goalkeeper, you see. He'll come. We've got a young goalkeeper. Reject contract offers. What for? I'm going to let that... Why would I want to reject them? Never seen that button before. So let's go to Walsall. And I'm pretty sure that we will lose this game. Normally I would play this game in comprehensive highlights. Because, yeah, that would... See, he's a good player. He's not young. But experience in that midfield, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Get him. We'll get him in on loan, on a freebie. Negru, 21-year-old centre back. He's the one I think I want to try and get on loan. We haven't got 2.8 million, but I'd like to get him in on loan. So we'll see what happens with him. He's a good player. No, that was, I think, who's the one that you were thinking of? What's Marlon Pack? Russo, it's not Russo, Negru, is it? Where was he? Are you thinking of Dak? Not Pack. Where is he? Yeah, Marlon Pack. Let's have a look. History. No, he's not got Gillingham down there. I think Bradley Dack is the one that you're thinking of. He did play for Cardiff, Portsmouth. He's never been brilliant. And we're losing these stats here, of course, but 32, 2 goals, 2 assists, 2 player of the matches, 6.78. He's not ever been that brilliant. He didn't play much. Yeah, he has been playing a lot, but just not contributing a great deal. But it's the experience that I want. It's just someone solid sitting in the middle of the field. Doesn't have to be doing a lot. Just passing the ball around. Don't need him doing a lot. Cameron can come back in. That is a good call. Forgot about him. Cameron, and then one's Bowden and the main. I'm a bit concerned about Jody Jones. I'm wondering, should I drop Jody Jones? Crowley. No, I can't do that because this is a bit difficult, isn't it? This is my right winger, right and left winger, right winger, right fullback, centre mid. Crowley, where do I fit Crowley in? Where does Crowley come into this team? Nemain's form isn't very good, is it? Well, it's not bad, is it? What about McGoldrick's form? Getting better. It's Geordie Jones, and I don't have anyone on the left. It's Randall. Not great. Kedwin Scott. Nah. I did watch Notts County. Hey Ellie, hey, how are you doing? I did watch Notts County on YouTube the other day, the real life, and Kedwin Scott plays a lot, and I'm not playing him. I wonder if that's something that I should consider. But at the moment, I think I'm just going to go with what I've got here. I don't like this Palmer Bostock. What's Palmer? He did play well in the last game. Bostock. Again, he played well in the last game, but prior to that, I'm just going to go with this. The assistant seems to think Bowden should be in. Hard call, that. Bowden's form is absolutely brilliant. So maybe he's right. Bowden instead of Bostock. Hey Marie, it's good to see you. Ellie Marie. It's good to see you. Lacking a few viewers today. But especially when we could be winning the title here. And we have come from nowhere to Topple Stockport. And if we can get another good result, then we could be really putting pressure on Stockport, and we could win the title. And that would be something. That would be like, so far in FM, my 2 saves, I would have won 7 trophies already. That's like awesome. I can't stop winning trophies. This is just like out of this world. McGoldrick, I told him off last time. Nemain didn't get told off last time. I don't think. He's very happy about it anyway, so the others I won't bother. So let's go kick some balls. What did you think of that design for the mugs and shirts, Andy? Do I need to do anything in terms of the design? I think it'll look quite good on a black mug. I've got to do the white version yet. What? BB rejected. Who's BB? Director of football. Oh, I don't know anything about that because my I'm not dealing with those things, so I don't know anything about that. No point in sending me an email. I'm going to just save this. Just in case it crashes. And then we are going to play Walsall. I'm not sure I want to start positive. I'm going to start balanced. I've just got this horrible feeling if I go too positive against them, then they'll just hit me on the counter-attack. So I'm going to start with a balanced mentality. He wants me to go positive. He wants me to play with a low block. But I didn't go with him last time. He doesn't want to have no advice on players at this point in time. Well, that's very helpful. Hard tackle. Close him down. And left foot. And that should take care of him. Liam Gordon, right foot. Right foot. And that'll do for him, right foot. And the DM. Is he a passer? Yes, he is. He's going to play as a DLP, isn't he? That's where he's going to be. But so hard tackle him, tight mark him. Let's take him out of the game. Tierney. He's a nice passer, a nice creative player. Again, they've got these little guys who are quite speedy, and so I'm going to tight mark him as well and left foot. And then Sturrock, again, he's a very good passer of the ball. Just going to tight mark him and hard tackle him. They've got these players who are like very creative. So why are they at the bottom of the league? A lot of teams would like to have... Let's see, there's no pace on the wing though. I'm going to close him down and hard tackle him. No pace on that wing at all. And then Hutchinson, he doesn't have much pace either. We'll hard tackle him and left foot. So there's a lot of hard tackling going on here. And then, again, no pace. Not very brave. Tight mark him and hard tackle him. A lot of hard tackling going on. Want to be very careful with red cards here. I haven't had a red card for a long, long time. And I'm just wondering... Yeah, I'm just wondering, is this red card time? Do I need to be very careful? That's why I would normally watch this in apprehensive. Why is Bowden famous last words? I should be telling them, like, if you can win this game against the bottom of the league team and Stockport lose, we are almost home and dry for the title. That's what I should be telling them, but I'm too scared to go and tell them that. And they are, look where they are in terms of pushing us backwards. But we're coming back into the game now. We've managed to push them backwards. At some point I have to make a decision to go a little bit more attacking. But I want us to be controlling the game at that point. Come on, get in there. That's good. Now, Jody Jones needs to have a good game today. Someone needs a good game. So that was nice. We won the ball. Now we just need to pass it around. Take your time. Nice. See the space on the right-hand side this tactic creates. Oh, there's like 3 players in the 6-yard box and you take a shot from that angle? What? Oh. Is it going to be like we're going to have 25 shots and none on target and they're going to have 2 shots and 1 goal? Is it going to be one of those games? We've certainly got all the ball. Come on, let's create a really good chance. That's poor, but he's won it back. Nice. In the box. Go on, Jones. Jones. Oh, he's missed it again. Jody Jones is an absolute idiot. Oh, my God. Come on, boys. We're taking them apart here. It's going to be one of those games, isn't it? We're absolutely taking them apart. I don't want to go too positive yet. I'm going to save that for the second half. Just like, he's having just one poor game after another. He's on a 6.7. He's not that bad at the moment. But this is going to be a 1-0, isn't it, to Walsall, the bottom team again. This is how the game is shaping up, isn't it? I'm going to go full out attack in the second half. Come on, boys, let's win this ball. But again, they're looking like Barcelona, aren't they? And they've... No, I thought they'd scored there. They just, like, when they go forward, they look like Barcelona. And after half-time, I've got to go full-on attack. I've got to change this because we've got to score. Come on, come on. Someone do something. This is not good enough. Although Walsall are going to put up a good performance because they are in a relegation battle. So they're going to play hard. But we should be winning this. With the players I have on the pitch there. Ugh. Come on, boys. Somebody do one beautiful pass. That's not it. In fact, we are getting done on the transition again. Which is why I don't counter-attack. To stop us getting done on the transition. Oh boy, they have come back into the game, haven't they? We've not been great. So I have to tell them this isn't good enough. Absolutely unacceptable. And we are going to go attacking now. And I am going to press the sausage out of them. Get in their face. And let's try and win this game. A draw isn't going to make any difference whatsoever. We're still going to be 3 points clear. But a win will take us much clearer. We'll be 6 points clear if we can win. What was I going to do? Just check my fullbacks are on attack, yeah. And the winger. I want him on attack, yeah. So come on, let's create some chances here, boys. There it is! What a manager! What a manager! It's like we've done second half syndrome to them. What a manager. I don't know whether it's the team talk, whether it was the changes getting in their face. And McGoldrick, of all people, he's been pretty poor of late. But this could be it. This could be the title match. So modest. Yeah, no, absolutely, Andy. This could be the title. If we gotta hold on to this, guys. This is Walsall. We should not be conceding goals. Oh, for goodness sake. What is the referee doing? He's waving his hands about. He gave a free kick there for something. He was waving his hands about a lot. I think it was somebody had strayed offside, but we've got to be doing better than that in defence. Just remember, this is Walsall. We're in again. We're in the main. Come on. Yes, it's 2-0. Yes. Oh boy. Are we going to win the title? What a manager. I turned that around from a shocking first half performance. Just decided now is the time to spring forward. And now maybe is the time to spring backwards. And just to take our foot off the gas a little bit. I want to keep an eye on what's happening with Stockport. Because they must be losing. They are being beaten by Morecambe. They've fallen apart, Stockport. We'll only need one more point if we can hold on to this. So let's go and make some changes. First thing we'll do is we'll go back to positive. We don't want to... And then the main is very tired. Randall can come on for him. And who else is tired? Oh, he's picked up a little bit since he sat on the bench. Langstaff can have a rest. He's played a lot of football. Cameron. Should I take Cameron off? Nah. Matt Palmer is tired. Bowden. Probably need to take off the right, no, maybe the left back. But Osu, do I want to play him? Yeah, let's give him a game. Let's give him a game. See what he's got. And then difficult. They're all going to get tired very soon. Difficult. We'll just leave it at that and see who gets the most tired. I think you could be right, Andy. Champions, it's looking like. Comes out to Langstaff. Even Langstaff is having a good game today. Is that gone out for a corner or is it a throw? They've made some subs, so I want to go and have a look at... Who's this? There's a guy here called Marvellous. He's about as modest as I am. Marvellous. It's a great name. I'm going to change my name to Marvellous. He's not very brave, is he? So we need to hard tackle him. He's not very brave at all. So we'll hard tackle him. And Douglas James Taylor. He's quite pacey. Just turn him on to his left foot. And then centre mid, close him down. Close him down. And do I need to make any more changes? The right fullback could be getting tired. And Jody Jones could be getting tired. There's nothing I can do about Jody Jones unless I put Randall over there. But I don't want to take Jody Jones off because it's the first time he's had a good game in about 4 games. McGoldrick. I'm going to put Bostock on. Do something in midfield. So we'll put Bostock. And we'll switch those two over. And then possibly Marvellous, Tremendous and Outstanding. You've got to admit, that is a great name. I won't mind if he scores. Because he's got such a good name. I think my right back is tired. So let's just put the new right back on there. And all we have to do is hold on to this now. And if we can win this and go 5 points clear, we'll only need 1 more win out of the last 2. And that'll be really cool. It might only need 1 point from the last 2 games. And that'll be even better. If our goal difference is better, we have scored more goals than anybody else in the league. So we might only need... we might only need 1 point. This is looking like 3-0. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. What's it looking like now? They're still behind. Stockport are still losing. And we are just totally in control of this game now. Absolutely belting them. And we don't normally win. Do I have another sub? No. We don't normally win against teams in the bottom of the league. It was that decision, I think, at the beginning, not to do anything. And then to go really attacking in the second half. And that was the decision that did the trick. Oh, hit the crossbar. For the 400th time this season. We have a team who are so precise when it comes to hitting the woodwork. And they have hit the bar as well. A marvellous decision. They can score now. It's okay. I don't mind them scoring now. 2-1 is as good as 2-0. But I'd like the clean sheet. Because it's obviously goal difference, isn't it? Nice. Good defending. McGoldrick getting back in there. That's pretty cool. Doing his job. And we have beaten them. Oof, he added 6.5 minutes on there. You did the job I asked of you. I'm a very happy manager. I've never seen that one before. Ah, Stockport went and won. How did they turn that around? They scored in 79th minute and 90th minute. But we were way past 80 when I saw it was 2-1. Never mind, we're still 2 points clear with 2 games to go. Harrogate secure the playoffs. McGoldrick on form. So it's going to go down to the wire, this. Even if we lose against Colchester now and Stockport win, it's going to go down to the last game. If we win and Stockport lose or draw, then because our goal difference is 22 better. So if they lose or draw and we win, then that's it. It's title over. But I suspect it's going down to the wire. That's how FM works. It's going to go to the last game. Colchester are a good team. They're in 6th. Although we've beaten the teams in 3rd and 4th. And, even better, we've beaten the teams in 20th. So that's pretty good. So hopefully we can get if we get a result against Colchester, you've got to say it's pretty much over. We'll only need 1 point then, regardless of what Stockport do. Baldwin injured and needed a rest probably. Oh no, that's Cameron who keeps needing a rest, isn't it? Not Baldwin. He'll be okay for the Penny losing possession. Yeah, can you see it coming, Andy? Can you see the loss now? And then it are we going to get anything out of the last game syndrome? When it's obviously got you penciled in to win it. So it could be a loss now. Penny. So if I put Penny back in the team, then what we might need to look at is, I don't want Penny cutting inside with the ball. Close down more. I don't want him closing down more. Take fewer risks. Yeah, dribble less, mark tighter. Yeah. And then maybe what I want is shorter passing. Yeah, take fewer risks. That's what I want him to do. Why is he losing possession so much? I'm going to put Penny back in the team. See if he's fit enough. You'd keep Penny out of the team, keep Chickson in. That might be a good idea, actually, Andy. Because he's playing well, isn't he, Chickson? Tipton can come in for the injured Baldwin, and we'll move those around. And yeah, maybe you're right. I think Chickson's done nothing wrong, has he? So why would you drop him? His form of late has been very, very good. You wouldn't drop him as a real life manager, would you? You'd say you've been exceptional. So there's no need to... We'll put him on the bench. The rest of the team can stay as it is. I can't see that I need to change anything else. Maybe Crowley. McGoldrick had a really good game, though. What was Palmer like? I'm not a fan of Palmer. I think Crowley might be better there. I'm not a great fan of Crowley's. Better, but not. So let's go Tipton, Cameron, Palmer. Now I'm going to go with what we've got. Langstaff rallies the troops. Yeah, he's right. If we win here and win our last game, then we will win the title. He's absolutely right to rally the troops. And Notts County set for record League 2 points haul. Current total of 97, 102. We have to win both games to get 103. Hold a team meeting. I expect us to win the title. Do I want to be saying that? I think this is a good one. We're hitting form at exactly the right time. Let's do that one. Yes. Yes. We are hitting form at the right time. And they have got very encouraged by that. So I'd go... Finally, the pennies dropped. So we are looking good. We are looking good. Let's have a good performance today. Let's just... what I want to do is I want to go to praise them all, as well as many as I can. So there's more than one or two there who can be praised. Let's really get some morale going here. Matt Palmer. So are we going to win the title, Andy, or is it going to elude us at the end? I'm not quite sure how Stockport got themselves back into that. It would have been all over now. But I don't know. It's like, I still don't know. It looks good, but saying to them we've come into the form at the right time. Let's go up one gear. I mean, we should be winning against Colchester, in all fairness. That's enough now, isn't it? Yeah, you just don't know what it's going to do in these next two games, do you? And ideally, what I should be doing is playing in comprehensive highlights now. Because, like, games of this importance... Matt Phillips, 33 years old. I see another good player. Aging, but 12k. He'd just like be a nice little player in this position. Attributes are very, very good for League One. I'm going to just pop him on the short list as well. I might be having, given that they've set, did you see they've set the budgets already? 266,000. They've set a wage budget of 64. Current spending, committed spending's like 48. So we got 16k of wage budget. But this is rubbish. That's absolutely rubbish. Oh, come on, boys. We've got this. Cameron, is he fit, is he? Palmer, Penny, Tipton. Oh, he just wants to switch those over, doesn't he? Cameron on the left, Tipton on the right. Yeah, I agree with that, actually. Cameron on the left, Tipton on the right. But the other suggestions, no. We're going to go with what Crowley's unfamiliar in there. So maybe he is right that Palmer should be in there. Palmer's much more familiar with playing that position. McGoldrick is in form, so I can't play Crowley, I'm afraid. And Crowley can't play as a DM, so I cannot bring him in for Bostock. Yeah, finances are not great, but I don't expect finances to be great in League 2. We should try and develop some youngsters, but we've just seen the youth intake is dreadful. And Let's go out there, boys. I got faith in you. We can win. We can win the title here today. If Stockport slip, we can win the title. Oh God, there's a highlight from the kickoff. Let's hope it's for us. But sometimes the ball gets turned over. Yeah, there's the turnover. And we're going to go behind, are we? No, well done, McGoldrick. Well done. He's playing well the last couple of games. Chasing back. Chickson, was it right to keep you in the team, my son? Oh, good cross. Unlucky. Nervy times. This is like squeaky bum time. The main first time cross, no, to dilly-dallying. But we're doing all right. Tee it up, Palmer, let fly. Nope. Bowden. No, this is nice. This is nice. We're in space here. We have scored. Oh boy. This is looking good. The title is on the line here. And as it stands, if the results stay this way, I think as it stands, we will be crowned champions. But there's a long way to go. There's only like 95 or 100 minutes of this game left for it to stay the same. And yeah, as we can see there, we are now 4 points clear. If it stays this way, we are champions. And oh boy, this is going to be nervy time. We've completely dominating the game though. Completely dominating it. We just need to score goals. Where's Langstaff? He was the man rallying the troops. Come on, McGoldrick. Oh, I had a funny feeling that was never going in. It took a deflection, did it? Come on, Langstaff. You've been rallying the troops. Rally yourself. Come on, boys. Come on. Chickson, he's not doing too bad. His cross was extremely dangerous. But they are giving as good as they're getting in terms of chance creation. Their possession, they're not far behind us. But we're having the highlights. I wonder if the idea might be to change to more attacking in the second half, to stop this second half syndrome, to go more towards a press. Tipton has come into his own for a young lad, 2-star player. He's come into his own of late, Tipton. Perhaps he should have been playing more throughout the season. I don't know, I always worry about playing 2-star players, but I shouldn't. I'm playing a lot of them in the Japanese league. And to be fair, they're playing really well. Some of them are playing better than 4-star players that I've got. Sometimes I worry too much about the stars. Just because they're 2-star doesn't mean they're poor. Chickson's a 2-star. And he's playing really well at the moment. So maybe I should not worry too much about that and just play them. But this is nice. We're passing the ball really nice. And just end product. That's all we need now. Keeping the ball, passing it. It's lovely. Don't get yourself boxed in, though. It's gone for a run. Cross it. Langstaff! It's 2-0. That was a good goal. That's how this tactic should play. It's taken them all season to learn how to do it. But when they've succeeded, it's looked really nice in the last few games. And Langstaff rallying the troops there with a bullet header. A bullet header. Well, it was just a little glance, wasn't it? Now, this would be like, is this going to be 4 victories on the trot tonight? It's just like championship. And at the moment, we are 5 points clear of Stockport, who are losing to Accrington. This could be the title night. This could be the day. Focus, boys. Don't be like me. Stay focused. And I have bigged up the central defender, Tipton. So don't lose your focus now. And don't go and give penalties away. Oh, miles of space. That was not good. I need to drop them a little bit of encouragement, I think. Let's encourage them. Let's not get a bit bossy at this time. But I think maybe we gotta, like, I'm thinking about... not yet, Andy. I'm like thinking about second half syndrome may have started early. They've come back into the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually make a change now. And where are my lines? So we'll make that change now before half time, because looking at it, second half syndrome has started a little early. And I don't want them coming back into the game just before half time. What a manager, you see. They haven't had a highlight since I did that. What a manager. What a manager. I need to be telling the players, like, just tell your manager what a fantastic manager you've got. Okay, let's go for it, boys. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, I just told Langstaff he wasn't bad, and he looked happy about it. Start engraving the trophy. Still 5 points. I'm going to keep on this page now. We can check how the game is going from here. And Stockport are 2-0 down against Accrington now. This is awesome. This could be it. You never know what FM is going to do. But look at our shots. Shots on target. 6-5 to 5-1. Marvellous. Yeah, I like that name, Andy. Okay, time to make some subs. Time to make some subs. Jody Jones. Anybody playing particularly badly? Tipton isn't having the greatest game, so Rawlingson can come on there. He's been doing a good job as a kind of like a no-nonsense, bringing on the last 20 minutes type of defender. And tired players, nobody should be tired. They should be all up for this. Bowden is on a yellow card, so let's get him off. For now, that will do. And we just want to... Maybe I need to now, because I changed early... And just need to keep an eye on this and make sure they're not coming back. Yeah, they are coming back into the game. So maybe I've got to like do something a little bit different now. Although, because their XG is better than ours, which is surprising. Highlight. And here it's Colchester on the ball, isn't it? This game isn't over by a long shot, is it? I'm going to have one decision to make at some point. Let's go back to balanced. I really feel like I want to hold on to this game at this point. But I don't want to concede ground. I'm not going to pull the line back and concede ground. Chickson's having a very good game. I'm very pleased with Chickson. Good call, Andy, to keep Chickson on the pitch. But we've lost the ball again, but we've won it back. Bostock, earn your corn. Brindley's done well. That's a nice pass. Get it in, get it in. Chance, chance. Oh. Are they going to score 2 before the end of the game? I very much doubt it. Champions. Let's have a look at what's happening to Stockport. They are still 2. They are now 3-0 down. They are losing 3-1 now. I think it's all over. I need to make 2 changes. Anybody looking tired? Namain. Can't take him off, can I? I'm like really excited. And here, Matt Palmer can come off, can he? Don't have anybody. McGoldrick. Murray can come on. Come on, one more chance. Your title is in the bag, boys. Oh, Palmer. Just got to hold on another couple of minutes and we are going to win the championship. We are going to win the title. It's all over. Unless Stockport have scored 3 times in the last 5 minutes, we have won the title. We have done it. Oh my Lord. We have done it. I am absolutely shocked with that team. All the criticism I've given them, all at the times I've told them they've not been good enough. They've won the title. How they managed to get above Stockport, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea how we have overcome Stockport. I'm clear, Andre, that people have asked me, is the 4-1-2-2-1 still working? This is now, I think, in FM20, both saves in FM24. This is my 7th trophy. I guess yes is the answer. We have won the title. You did it. We are champions. And couldn't ask for any more. Stockport, absolutely chronic. Look at what's happened. They are dreadful. Compared to our last performances today, 4 wins. We've actually only let in 1 goal tonight. Everything else has been a clean sheet. So everybody has like upped their game. Defense, attack. Oldman, well, give me some more money for the transfer window then. Campbell, here they come. Here they come. Expectation 3.8 to 4.9. Do I want to keep Nemain? Yes, is the answer to that. Here they come. What about regular starter? Will you go for that? No, wants to be an import. Yeah, I have to have him. Gotta keep him. Oh, he's even going for the big stuff. Okay, yeah. I gotta have Nemain. I can't we're not going to mess about. We're gonna give, I've got money in the wage budget. There was a lot of greens in there, Andy, and I've actually surprised myself there. I wasn't expecting that. I thought it might come down to the wire. It didn't go down to the wire. And what does that say? Total support. You have superb support from your players. That's the new message from Steam. Too unhappy. But, oh, look at that. Everything is excellent. So that's an award I've got from Steam, is it? Do those awards come from Steam or from the game? I don't even know what they are. Palmer wants a new contract. See, here they come. Is he... Why are they doing this now? It's like, why are they enjoys big match? He's a good player. If we look at his form over the season, 6.89. I wonder if I can like set him a target. Is there anything I can do for you? What about we set some targets? Oh, he's actually up for that. See, improve your match. Yeah, I'd like to see you improve. It's too high. 7 is too high. .9 has made him happy. He's got 1 game to make it better. So I might have to leave him on the bench Left his agent. Let's have no more petiti. Let's have no more contract negotiations here. That was actually a cracking run. I mean, to win 4 out of 4, we deserve, because they were not easy. Like, those are not easy teams. 3rd, 4th, the bottom of the league, 24th, and then 7th. Those are tough games. 3 of those are tough games. Forest Green now should be a walk in the park, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to leave the season on a defeat. It's never good for the fans. So we need to be saying, I expect you to win this game. I don't want the fans like going away. Oh, look at the Eagles got giving the goalkeeper a game. Brad McGregor. Who's Brad McGregor? 19 years old. Crowley, Randall, Kedwin Scott. Would you do that? Like, yeah, the players looked really good. They were passing the ball really well. I'm not going to do all this nonsense. We're going to play our first team out there. We might give some of the players, like Baldwin, can come in now and play. Cameron can go. Who's the paciest? No side preference. I think he's left-sided, isn't he? Yeah. I'm going to play my first team, and I'm going to bring back, of course, Penny. I need Penny to have a game, although I don't know why I'd want to leave Chickson on the bench. He's played well. Bostock can have a game. And Palmer can come on for Crowley. Crowley can play for McGoldrick. Nemain, Geordie Jones. I think I might play Murray up top for... I don't see the point of getting beaten 4-0 just to put a few youngsters in. And oh, there's another contract. He is a good player, though. He's just not performed very well, has he? Floodgates. His form is dreadful. Average rating 6.75. We'll do the same with him. We'll offer him a target. He doesn't think targets are fair. Okay, so we'll think about a contract for him. He only wants 1.5 mil, so that's not too bad. I do need to have a left winger I can rely on. Wants a wage between 5 and 6.25. What? Let's go and again, he wants to be an important player. We might, if they're going to be, we can't afford him, can we? Oh, he's gone and accepted that. If they're all going to be important players, that means we've got a problem in terms of the transfer window. So I really can't keep giving these players, because they'll never survive. This lot will never survive in League One. But we've got to keep some of them for the experience. Some of them who know the club. Yeah, I agree with you, Andy. I think this last game of the season, you don't want to go and lose it. You want to keep the fans happy. These young boys will have their chance. Now is not the day to be doing that. And I think we should be going out there and trying to win the match, rather than taking our foot off the gas. He doesn't want to take part in that. They're going to sit back by the look of it. can crowd the defence. He's got bags of pace, this guy. Wouldn't mind signing him. Hasn't played very well, but looks like a very nice fullback. With a ton of pace. What's his name? Darbo. Jamie Robson. He doesn't have any pace, and a hard tackle him right foot. And these two boys, Teddy Jenks. Just close him down. And Charlie McCann has good passing, tight mark him. And then Jacob Maddox can't play high up. So he's asking him to do a job he doesn't want to do. Just hard tackle him. He's playing in midfield, isn't he? And then Kaji also playing as an attacking mid. Just right foot. They're not very good, are they? They're not a very good team. But they're the kind of team that will probably now I'll get beat because I didn't play that assistant manager's team. And I think they're not a very good team. We'll tight mark him left foot. This is a team we should be walking all over. But whether we will is another matter. Final game of the season for the champions. And another trophy in the bag. Another fantastic trophy. Let's get out there. I wanted to say do it for the fans, but assistant seems to have got it right. Let's win this game. We should be winning this game against Forest Green. And at the moment, Forest Green are absolutely hammering us. Absolutely tearing us apart. They've had all the possession. We've hardly had a kick of the ball. I need to shout at these boys and demand more. This is not good enough. Not a kick of the ball. We're actually forcing them back, but they are having all the play. Forcing them back isn't enough. If we're allowing them too much space. But that might not be a bad thing, because if they're leaving space behind by being dragged forward, I was thinking about pressing them, but now I've changed my mind. Oh, that's poor. We might have to work hard to get this result. Oh, nice! And that actually has worked, hasn't it? Crowley has got it. Because what's happened is that because we're not pressing or counter, they're being pulled out. So it's worked. They're being pulled out of position. And they just lost their shape a little bit. We got him behind them. 1-0. If we 5 wins on the trot, this will be awesome. What an awesome episode this will be. Come on, boys, we got this. We've got them. We've got them. It's looking very pretty. And the patient style, not playing too far up the pitch. It all seems to look nice. But this team is going to really struggle next year. I don't know what you can do with 326,000. It looks like a recipe for coming back down again. This is nice. They're being pulled all over the place. 2-0. Oh, yes. Go out with a bang. Oh, yes. This actually now is looking very nice. We don't have the possession, but because they're going forward, that are being pulled out of position. It's all working very nice. In fact, I don't want the possession, because not having the possession means they're not sitting back. There's space in behind them, and we've exploited it twice. Nice pass from Jody Jones. Good decision to play Marias. That's worked very nicely. Although we've only had 3 opportunities, we've been able to get in behind them, and for a back 3, getting in behind a back 3 or a back 5 with 2 pivots is difficult, but we've done it twice. That's good. So that's kind of worked. So does the 4-1-2-2-1 work still? Yes, it does. But it does need tweaking. It's not a plug and play, never has been. And if you tweak it to what the team are capable of doing, then it does work. And this team can't counterattack, and they can't counterpress. It's quite interesting. 3-0, we're going out with a bang. Oh, yes. My decision not to play the assistants team. We're going out with a bang here. We need these 3 points to get our record points total. Win here, and we go get what was it? 103 points is a record total for Notts County. Absolutely fabulous season at the end of the day. We have just taken them apart. 3-0. And they are tiring. We just want to, like, what do I want to do for second half syndrome? Do I want to do anything? I didn't do anything last time, did I? Keep the standard line, push up a little bit. No, when you're playing this well, you don't change anything. You don't actually change anything. They're doing very, very well. Keep going, boys. Carry on as normal. Yeah, they're not gonna score 3 times. I'd be very surprised if they somehow manage to score 3 times. We just need to keep doing what we're doing. Second half syndrome has come into the game, but it did last time as well. And because we didn't panic, it didn't actually do anything at the end of the day. Just don't want to panic. What I might do... Oh, we've got a highlight here. Oh, over the crossbar. So we are actually way, way dominating this game. We've even got the possession back now. Almost. But it's dangerous to get the possession back because we were doing better without it. Let's make some changes. Let's bring on a few boys. Langstaff can come on. Brindley, we don't want complacency, so you're off. You're off, Sunshine. And just replace him with someone who's uninterested. And Jody, everybody else is playing really well. Who's tired? I don't want to take anybody off yet until they get very, very tired. 5 wins on the bounce would be special. We drop them a bit of encouragement. Jody Jones is tired. Rando can come on. Now is not a good time for Forest Green to turn into Barcelona FM. No, it's not a good time. Not when my nerves are pretty good. I want to get this record points haul. I'm just maybe letting them play too much. They've just... Maybe I should get in their face a little bit more. They're being allowed to play too much. Clean sheet is gone. And I don't like the fact that we are allowing this team to play in front of us. Put him to Forrest Gump. They just we just didn't close them. We didn't pressurize them. So I think maybe it is time to do that, to put pressure on them. So we're going to do that. At some point, I think in FM24, you have to make changes in a game. And let's push the line up because we don't want to... I don't want to get stuck in anymore. And that's okay. The rest of it is okay. Tiredness. Anybody really tired? Matt Penny is very tired. Let's have a look. Let's make some changes. And Cameron is tired. Penny is tired. Palmer. I think what we'll do, change the fullback for Chickson, and then one of the midfielders, Bowden for Bostock. There we go. And just see this out now. I'm a bit disappointed we let them score, but that's probably my fault for not pressurizing them. I do think you have to make one change in a game, otherwise the game will score, the AI will score. So you have to make one change at some point. And at the moment we're not defending very well. So right at the end of the game, I'm going to come down to a more balanced style of play. But we are certainly not defending very well at the moment. But that's sailed over the bar. That's okay. Just play a little bit more balanced. Just want to hold on. I want this 3. I just really want this 3 points. I want to get this... I want to get this points record. But they are, for some reason, the better team suddenly. Looking at the heat maps, looks like they're pushing us on the right. Is it my fullback attacking on the right? So let's put him on support. Close him down, close him down. Good save. Now hopefully putting that fullback on support. So if you look at that, looking at their heat map, they're playing a lot of football down the right hand side. And I'm wondering if that was because my left back was on attack and absent. So now we'll put him on support and hopefully they won't have any more chances. And that's it. What a manager. What a manager. And that was a nice work. We have got a record points total as well. And they're just having a lap of honour to lap it up. And we have finished with 103 points. And we've actually finished 7 points ahead of Stockport. And at one point in the season, we were 8 points behind them. And looked like out of it. But we have had quite a remarkable run to date. What a remarkable run. And I certainly was not expecting that. Played 5, won 5. Goals for 7, 9, 12. Goals against 2. I was not expecting that. And so that's where it will all come to an end. And it's all fitted very nicely into 2 hours. And shame that some of the regulars missed this episode. I'm glad I was here. And we have just had an amazing run since our last defeat on the 20th of January. We've been undefeated and just blown the league away. Yes, the tactic still works. Thank you, Andy, for coming. I really enjoyed your company tonight. And I've enjoyed playing tonight. The boys have put it together right at the right time. And that is another trophy in the bag. Next season might be harder. I was actually thinking, Andy, should I play through the transfer window, or should I just play the game as normal live, or should I play through the transfer window off camera, or would it be good for people to be involved in the transfer window? What do you think? If it was me, I think I'd want to be involved in the transfers, having a look at the players, and rather than just turn up next time and find the transfer window is finished. I think I'd prefer to be involved, but I don't know what people would think about that. But since you're the only one in, Andy, what I might have to do is leave a note in the what section is that? The communication bit, where I communicate with people. Might just drop a note. Shall I play through the transfer window without, off camera, or on? Yeah, I mean that's what I would like to do, is to involve people in the transfer window, Andy. It's kind of like better if people are involved in the game, then they've got a vested interest. If I just do it off camera, people won't feel like they've had any say or any part in the game. That's why I like it when James is here and he's giving me tactical advice and stuff. It's great. People have got some kind of investment in what they're watching. So I'll leave a message in the community stuff and see what people say. But thanks for coming, Andy. Really enjoyed it. Just you and me tonight was really cool. We did have Ellie for one comment, but then disappeared. But been really cool. And what a night. What a night. We've won another trophy. Or Notts County's first trophy. Where will we go from here? See you next time, Andy. And see you on Thursday, hopefully. Good night. Have a good night, Andy. Cheers, my friend.